Michelle, everyone has kind of that midway memory, right? You walk through the CNE, whether it's the swings or the Ferris wheel, and there's rides we have photos of here that I didn't even know existed. We're joined by the man himself who took these photos, Greg Korek. Now, talk to me about 49 years. That's a really big deal. What was it like putting all this together and kind of going through all those memories, again and again?
It was great. I got to go back in time, really, all the way back to the 1980s. I had some photos from. And it took me forever to come up with a collection of ones that I thought that might actually be suitable for people to come take a look at. So not only was it fun putting it together, it was kind of a trip down memory lane for me.
It's pretty neat. And there are so many people that have come through the exhibit, young and young at heart, that say, oh, I remember that ride, or that's my favorite ride, and that's my favorite ride too. I know it's hard to pick one, but do you have a favorite one so far?
Well, I do. The Wave Swinger. We bought that in 1979. And it's always been one of my favorite rides. Kind of gives me the idea of one of those flying dreams, and it's a fun ride. It's exciting. It's great on a hot day. It kind of cools you down a little bit. Nothing wrong with the Wave Swinger.
And it's so cool to be able to see all these different moments kind of frozen and captured in time. What's the reaction been so far from people coming through? Because I feel like, again, we're watching folks come in right now and taking their time going, oh, yeah, I remember that one. I remember that one.
Well, the CNE has been such a big part of, the Toronto lifestyle for 143 years. And, everybody sort of has a memory of the Canadian National Exhibition coming down here with their family or with their friends or with their future husband or wife. And, there's some memories here that, that are enduring, and that kind of brings back those memories of those fun days here at the CNE that happened long ago or even today.
And you see people coming through taking now digital kind of renditions of these photos. If you could give someone advice for taking pictures at the CNE, what would it be?
The trick is, well, actually the best part is, the greatest part about my job is I walk out my door and I have an opportunity for 1,000 photographs. So there's so many great photographs, especially at night. The Midway comes alive. So just come down with your iPhone or with your camera and start shooting away. I guarantee you're going to come up with something great.
Maybe one day have an exhibit here just like you. Well, the exhibit here is in place through to September 1st, the end of the CNE. We're going to go take a look through some of these photos. We're going to send things back inside. Yeah, that one's my favorite.